It's Matt Donnelly.
Over there, Jacob the audio guy.
Hey there. We're preaching fun.
Casey, thank you so much for hopping on, pal. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you love it. You guys are. I love being in the green room, and now all of a sudden, some old timey piano is being played in the place that I'm at.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
dropping hints. I want you guys to guess where I'm at. So
Okay,
at some
so
point.
right now we're looking at you for the listeners at home, or wherever you are, listeners in your car, listeners at work. Casey seems to have a stadium-style seats behind him there, and so he's at. Okay, does it involve horses? I guess we'll start there.
Does it involve more seats?
Horses.
Horses? Yes, it does involve horses.
Okay. Okay.
The
Are you in
big
New
guess
Jersey?
there. That's a good guess.
Are you
Gotta
in
get
New
back to the
Jersey?
Zoom here. I'm not in New Jersey. I'm not at Monmouth Racetrack, but I am where the ponies play.
Okay. Are you? Well, you're not in Keeneland because
Is that piano really loud?
We
No.
cannot hear it.
Amazing. Okay, good.
Yeah.
He's somewhere with a piano.
In fact, so you just sound crazy, like the piano's just in your head.
I am crazy. Yeah, it's from drinking all this hot sauce, hanging out in the green room with all the Patreon folks.
Casey, like a good person, for the people of Twitch are really enjoying it. He's made a new hot sauce, so he has it in front of him like a flask. They can just chug away at his own hot sauce there.
And then hot sauce honey, Matt. I got hot sauce honey.
Okay.
Jersey made.
We're getting questions here. Someone wants to know if you're at a Phillies game. Do the horses sit in the seats? No, this isn't helpful.
Not a
guesses
Phillies
at all.
game. Go Yankees. Horses don't sit in the seats. Not yet.
Are you at Churchill Downs?
No, we're not in Kentucky. No.
Okay,
So
all
I'll give a
right,
hint.
All right.
So the hot sauce is inspired by a certain kind of hot sauce in the United States of America.
Okay.
So it's a certain kind of hot sauce that it's inspired by, and it's made in New Jersey. But there's
What's
this
the name
place.
of the track in your home state there, Jacob?
You looking for like Louisiana Downs?
Yeah. Are you in Louisiana?
You a little
I'm in
Downs
Louisiana.
fella?
Yes.
Oh.
At Jazz Fest for
Fuck
my
yes.
birthday, which is on Monday, which is my 50th birthday.
Oh,
man.
this is great.
Now, Casey, we all went to high school together. Did you know Tim Kuiper or no?
Yes. So he's going to be playing with David Byrne on Sunday.
That's right. I was going to say they're heading to Jazz Fest. So
Yeah. So I'll see him on Sunday, at least from the crowd. If not,
There you
I
go.
could assault him because I have VIP passes.
There you go. Good.
You got to see him recently, yeah?
I did, yeah. Same thing. I'm glad our high school pride is like holding up here. Tim Kuiper,
Dude, crushing it.
doing the Lord's work.
This is
Dude, go
so
Bucks.
much fun. I love this story. I want to just keep hearing about different people that you guys went to high school with running into Tim.
You
And
guys
just-
can leave
and just
now.
going to
It's
see
fine.
David
Matt and I are just
Byrne.
going to have a
It's
phone
gonna
call.
be
Matt and I are just
great.
going to have a conversation. So we could just everybody can leave and Matt and I are just going to talk and catch up. That's cool. Because we don't.
It basically is that you have a level of fame, but no one's doing anything cooler than Tim. That's that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing.
And I'm
That's
here to see
always
it.
the case.
And I'm here to see it. And I couldn't be prouder of him. It's amazing. And he's an incredible musician. And he's
Yeah.
toured all over with one of the coolest musicians, David Byrne.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. So you did 7 seasons of Man vs. Food.
Yeah, we
and-
did 90 episodes.
So 90
90.
food challenges.
Oh, I would still be full.
Other than eating the high school food at Red Bank Regional, I've done 90 challenges on the road.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, I write for Penn and Teller. We did, 11 seasons of Fool Us.
Right.
Penn and Teller do tricks, and that's the thing they hate the most. They had to do tricks in each episode.
Right.
And that's all the work goes into the performance at the end of that episode.
You start feeling like you're turning tricks after a while and you're not getting paid enough. Just saying.
Do you remember your last challenge? Do you remember the last thing you did before
Yeah.
you wrapped?
Getting onto this Zoom call.
No, not your last challenge in life. Your last Man versus
The one that's most memorable isn't the last one, but it was right before COVID hit, and it was in
Okay.
Key West, and I had to eat like a 3-pound key lime pie successfully. Good thing I'm an actor.
Sorry. Yes.
It-
Good job.
So good. Have you ever had key lime pie?
Love
You
key
ever
lime
had
pie.
you ever have too much of it? Yeah, it's
Yep.
the same feeling It's delicious, and then
It
it's
just feels like your tongue would be swollen in your whole mouth. That's what it feels like.
I'd never-
so dense.
Yeah.
I'll
It's
never
gonna be
get
a big
scurvy.
brick.
I'll never get scurvy, ever, ever. They told me never ever will I get scurvy.
You
So
are inoculated.
I am a pirate.
Don't
With
you
no
worry
scurvy.
about getting on the boat to the new world. You'll be fine.
F that boat. I'm staying right here.
Let's
with my
see, who else did we
swollen
go to high
tongue.
school with?
Wait, Jazz Fest. Who else is playing Jazz Fest? Who you
Oh
excited
my
about seeing
God.
Jazz Fest?
There's a million people playing Jazz Fest. It's
Casey, I'm a
8
Louisiana
days.
guy. I'm very jealous of you right now. I haven't been down to Jazz Fest in years, and I'm furiously jealous. I was really trying hard
It's,
to get down there right now.
I did go to French Quarter Fest, which was the last day Sunday, which was a lot of fun. That's a
Great.
festival for the people because it's free. Jazz Fest is not free, and I was lucky enough
No.
because it's my birthday. I got tickets for the whole weekend, and it's 2
Nice.
weekends. So there's a lot of cool acts playing. Like Kings of Leon played yesterday. I don't know, like Stephen Marley was here yesterday. So yesterday it started. So it's it's a marathon. It's 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. and it's music all day long. Some of the most amazing food you've ever had. And it's all from New Orleans. So it's not like farmed out from someplace or some corporate thing. It's very much
Right.
of local fare, which is really amazing. So, I fell in love with this place before I got the show doing Man vs. Food because I came down here to do some research about Tennessee Williams for this play I did in New York, whatever. And then all of a sudden I find myself coming here once or twice a year, and I might even want to move here at some point. But for now, I'm just sweating it out. I'm getting sleazy the Big Easy here at Jazz Fest for my birthday.
So
Nice.
Are you doing any events to promote your hot sauce there? Or is it simply a birthday private fun thing
So
for you?
you know what? I have friends of mine that have fallen in love with the hot sauce and the hot honey so much so that they're bringing it into their coffee shop. So what I did with the hot sauce, I was lucky enough along in this this journey I've been on with Man vs. Food. I was working with Twisted Tea for a couple of years as their grilling pro on the NASCAR circuits. I did like 25 NASCAR races with Twisted Tea while doing
Wait.
NASCAR.
You did 25 events, NASCAR events, as a spokesperson.
We had an activation, like a 40-foot RV wrapped with Twisted Tea. I was a Twisted Tea guy. And
you didn't have to eat anything. You just got to do your job.
well, I had to
Like,
drink
you-
Twisted. You ever have a Twisted Tea? It's like instant diabetes. Love the guys, but it's like diabetes. It's all sugar, man. Wilford Brimley won't touch it.
Drinking one
You know?
Twisted Tea is the same as eating one key lime
It's a lot.
pie.
Yeah, I mean, because think about it. I was on the road doing Man vs. Food, eating crazy stuff, either hot or huge, and then I had to drink Twisted Tea on camera. We did a commercial every race for NASCAR. So like, I'm dying. I'm gonna die. I always tell myself, I secretly always say, it's like, focus on the work. That's one of the things. But it's like, you just don't die. Just live. Just keep living, man. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. But why I say that is because I got to meet Jim Cook. Jim Cook's the founder of Sam Adams, and they also, Boston Beer Company owns Twisted Tea. So I got to have beers with Jim at the original brewery, and in his book, he talks about his journey. And what he did was when he first started making beer, he took it door to door to door before he became Sam Adams, before the brand exploded. And so lucky enough, a very good friend of mine growing up, his grandfather was the biggest distributor in the Jersey Shore of Sam Adams. And so I got to tell Jim Cook that my first craft beer was Sam Adams. Of course, I was of age, Jim. And then, he really appreciated that. But what he did was he went bar to bar to bar and hand sold it. And so that's what I've been doing with Casey Webb's Inferno hot sauce. It's literally in Monmouth County. That's the county that I live in, that Matt and I grew up in. So it's in a few places. We did 500 bottles the first season. This is the second season that you have here, the bottle. I've already planned the third season. And then I just did a hot sauce honey, which watch out, Mike's Hot. I'm coming for you, man. I'm coming for you, Mike's Hot.
Honey.
I love hot honey. Do you not do hot honey?
I don't talk to me that way.
Come on, hot honey.
Hot honey.
Get your shit together, hot honey.
So what I
you know
did-
I thought about it. I'm totally fine with you calling me hot honey now for the rest
Oh,
of
I like it. You're real spicy,
That's
man,
my
when you want to be.
relationship.
Come on, hot
So
honey.
Come on.
the sauce, so it's hot. It's cayenne, so it's Louisiana style, but it's made in Jersey. It
Yeah.
actually says New Jersey style hot sauce, established 1976. What is New Jersey style hot sauce? I don't know. I'm just making it in Jersey. Why is it set 1976? Because that was the year I was born. But I love Louisiana style, and so I met a farmer here, and then we got married. No, he actually sent me peppers, and that's when I started growing them in Jersey. And So it's Louisiana style, inspired by, but grown in Jersey. But so what I'm doing is taking local Jersey honey. And Matt, we're also in the team of two, me and my buddy. We're in Delicious Orchards, and among other places in Jersey.
That is a find. If you are ever in Jersey
Mm-hmm.
and you can go to Delicious Orchards, you pull that trigger. It's out in the middle, Colt's Neck, I think, right? It's just gorgeous out there.
Yeah.
And it's a farm, and they have the most amazing fresh-made donuts and cider,
Pies.
and cookies and pies.
So
and
you're telling me
Cider.
if I eat this honey, I won't have allergies in that part of New Jersey?
That's
right.
true. Because there's
Holy shit, local
there's
honey.
So bee pollen is a
uh,
natural antihistamine. So if you take bee pollen and honey, you're going to be invincible. You're going to fly around like a little bee,
that's
little
right.
buzz, buzz, buzz. So what I did was I took the local honey in Jersey and the
Flying like
hot
a bee, I
sauce.
guaranteed.
I made hot sauce honey. So it's traditionally what hot honey is made from honey and chilies, vinegar, and salt. I've done just a couple of steps further. I just poured the honey or the hot sauce into the honey. So it's more of a sauce. It's basically the same consistency as hot honey, but it's got a lot more flavor. It's kind of an umami bomb because it's fermented honey, fermented hot sauce.
On a very fancy pizza.
Uh-huh. Oh, I like hot honey
spicy
on pizza.
pepperoni that with hot honey on it. And it
Oh,
was,
best. Neapolitan,
really
hand
good.
formed.
Let me tell you about making an old fashioned and using hot honey as the sweetener
Well, now,
instead of
okay.
a simple syrup or a sugar.
Dude, love that
Man.
idea.
It's fucking awesome.
That sounds great.
Yeah, that was my COVID project. Was spicy old fashioned.
Yeah.
And yeah, I use hot honey for it. I want to get some of Casey's.
My-
I want both of these things. I love a good
I'm
hot
gonna
sauce.
try
COVID
some.
My COVID project was to stop crying. That was really that was my whole thing. I was trying.
And
to
we
get.
didn't all succeed in
No,
our COVID
no,
projects.
No. Some people got through it different ways.
Yeah.
Paul, how did you get through COVID?
Hot honey.
Yes, Paul, that's who's asking you the question. But how did you get through COVID?
Oh, sorry. I was distracted by Donnelly there. Yeah, no, it was a lot of food.
You too?
A lot of food, a lot of sitting. Yeah,
Food sitting.
yeah,
Meeting
just
you
food
guys
sitting.
twice a week and doing a podcast.
Yeah.
So before we got in there, we talked about whether Casey was still is or wait, before we move on to the topic here. Where can people just order this hot sauce from you? Where can they order it? Where can they order these products?
Say it one more time. It's just the piano started again in my head. It's like Harry Connick Jr. just showed up and he's upstaging me. Like,
Why are you at a stadium right now? We should
because it's hot as a mofo outside and it's loud and there's 9 stages and thousands of people. I thought you would have figured that out, Matt, but that's okay.
No, I didn't. That's why I asked the question.
I didn't have a booth. I didn't rent anything. This is free. This is like the whole thing's empty. It's me and senior citizens that are about to die because it's so fucking hot outside. But I'm here to resuscitate them with my hot sauce and my hot sauce honey. Go Bucks.
Can we order this from you?
Yep. You could just DM me at I am Husky for Life, my Instagram account, and I'll probably send it to you at some point if you just send the money. So quite honestly, I'm at the position. It's more. Yeah, well, I'm in a position now where I have to level up in order. It's not online.
Clearly.
I'm in a position. Can you guess it?
I think if you're gonna add a third guy to the equation, and right now you're a 2-guy operation.
Yeah, it's going to be a
drop
3-man
shipping
operation.
guy.
Guess what position now we're in?
Your third guy should be a guy with a tape gun. It's a box.
You guys want to play pretzel? I don't know what that is. So in order to get it, you have to actually come to New Jersey for now, which is kind of fun. There's only so much. The first season season 1, we did 500 bottles. The second season, we did just about 3,000. And we're about to do the same. So next year, hopefully it'll be a lot more. So I'm growing it locally. It's prepared locally. It's fermented local. We're doing it all in the same place, essentially. Yeah, in addition,
someone's got to step up here and help you level up here.
Monmouth Meats has, it's cool. Monmouth Meats has it in Red Bank across from Count Basie, and a friend of mine works there. So whenever anybody from the green room wants local hot sauce, they go over and get Casey's Inferno. So Buddy Guy has it. I don't know if you know who Buddy Guy is. He's an amazing blues musician.
Yeah.
So Matt, when you did your show, if they gave you a green room at the Vogel and you asked for hot sauce, they would have given me this.
I'll make sure next time I go back to Vogue, I'll make sure to do it.
I plan to be there. I hope if I'm invited again. 'Cause I didn't go. I wasn't around.
Debbie Harry's in Red Bank. You should try to.
Deborah Harry. She lives in Lincroft. My dad was helping her mom during hospice. Like he's a volunteer. He was a volunteer. Crazy story. You guys want to go? So Matt and I could talk about life again.
We'll show ourselves out.
Debbie Harry's famous enough to talk about on the podcast.
Of course she is. I mean,
Well, do you have a hot honey hospice deal?
Blondie?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's an IV drip. You just
right. Yeah, the
Right
spice of
down your
life,
gob.
baby. Yeah,
right down your gob hole.
the final spice of life.
Yeah. On your way out, you're gonna scream and shout. Ow.
So you're gonna start podcasting. You launch your podcast. What's your podcast?
So
status?
Matt, can you get a little closer to the mic only because I'm in the stadium and it's been hard. Or the volume.
I feel like I need to get closer to the stadium. I feel like it'd be better
if I get closer to the phone, you're just gonna see my lips. So it's gonna be weird. I don't want to weird out the Patreon folks that are paying good money for this. So it's funny because I started a podcast. We did about 6 episodes of it, and it was under the umbrella of like agency and management and stuff. And I just wasn't psyched about it. And so I put it on the shelf, and then I got rid of all of my management and agency just because I wanted to go off and do my own thing. So I started a new one with no real supervision, which I think is going to be my success.
I think so too, Casey. I mean, honestly, in terms of you are a community guy. You are a very social guy. You're very great. You came in our Zoom and just immediately took over our Zoom before we even recorded.
I always assume everything's on. And you mean like community service?
Yes.
Like
you come off like a guy who just out of prison, and I think that's charming.
It's the jumpsuit.
Picking up cups on the side of the road, with a stick with a poker on it. Yeah, I get it. I think it's a compliment in there. But no, thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Yeah.
No, I joke all the time that you were the most famous person before you were remotely famous. Like everywhere I went, everyone knew Casey Webb. No matter where I went, if I brought up Red Bank Jersey, someone would go, "Do you know Casey Webb?" And I'm like, "Jesus Christ, this guy knows everybody."
In the years since I have met Casey Webb, multiple people have asked me if I know Casey Webb. I'm not kidding. I'm not telling a story. It's just true.
Guys, I'm covered with freckles and red hair, and my face is red. So yes, I stand out, and people want to know what's going on. My name is Casey, so it's
giant
like
leprechaun, Casey Webb.
Exactly, Blarney the leprechaun. I think he's gonna make a comeback probably on the podcast.
I understand you not liking the corporate stuff and making it kind of like a themed thing. I get it. I think many people, when they talk about starting a podcast, I go like, well, if you want to do it my way, it's going to take a lot more than you think.
Yeah.
You have everything it takes to start a proper podcast from the ground up and build a community around everything.
It like very much like the show kind of pausing. That's Man versus Food, and then like me still waiting around. I had like a bit of an identity crisis. So I'm a firm believer in things take time, and like in that time I was able to figure a lot of things out and work on other things, and like now want to really do it. And like everyone's your teacher, and there's always a lesson. And so that's kind of the rule of thumb for me. And I just simply live like that. And, it's like, it's going to happen when it's going to happen. And maybe I've been farming too much and sniffing fertilizer to sound like so hippy dippy, but it's just kind of the way, I am, I kind of leaning into that, trusting my gut. And like, even though I destroyed it for 7 years on Man vs. Food, but I've come full circle because this is a probiotic, by the way, because it is fermented. So here we go. F you guys trying to kill me. Man won, you motherfuckers. So
are you beeping yourself?
I'm beeping myself because I was on a kids show essentially because like it was mostly kids and big old fat dudes. So basically like big children. And myself. No, I'm kidding. I just had to censor myself. We had editors to censor. I never cursed, on the show, but I did say some crazy stuff that it's funny because we started on Travel Channel and then like it was like the Wild West.
I said insane things.
So like about Warner Brothers cartoons, there's tons of innuendo. I don't know if you guys ever watched those cartoons, but like growing up is like, what's happening? Like this is more, are adults around? Like, should I be watching this? And like luckily we had editors, but like with Travel Channel, it started off and like they let a lot of things fly by, and then we got into, Food Network, because Food Network owns the actual, is the same family, same network umbrella, Food Network, Cooking Channel, Travel Channel. So it just got a lot tighter and tighter and tighter until I got squeezed out. It's kind of like my clothes because I ate so much food. I got tighter and tighter and tighter. And then the show was over, which I'm cool about. I'm actually psyched. There's a shelf life to everything. I'm psyched to be doing other things. But like you said, like I'm uniquely in a position to do a podcast or whatever because the time I put in for the show and what have you. And I'm,
Have you looked into OnlyFans? Because there's definitely a spot for man fucks food.
Wow. It's got real dark. Were you holding on to that one the whole time?
It's not dark. You could make millions of dollars very quickly.
Yeah, but it kind of, like, whatever
Millions?
happened to like
Millions?
It's like
Millions.
then and now. I don't know about that. I can't say that's billions.
Casey,
Get
I'll
leaked
hedge-
out, people see for free.
I'll hedge with Paul here. There's hundreds.
Yeah,
There's at least tens.
there's teens. There's teens of people.
You catch one whale and you're set. It's the same principle that the Vegas casinos work on.
Like in the ocean. Now,
Yep.
now Moby Dick. Like what's happening?
Yep. Well,
I'm so
yeah, I mean,
confused.
there'll certainly be some sashimi going on.
I hope
right?
thinly sliced. Yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully.
it's very raw. That's what this
I
whole
love
OnlyFans
desert
plan is raw.
sushi. Desert sushi in Vegas.
It's always fresh.
The guy's
Only
playing the
3
piano
days a
again.
week.
You know who else is the freshest movie disc? And that is the following sponsor.
Today's show, Matt and Manley's Ice Cream Social, is brought to you by Kelly's Caps Cannibal Club. That's Kelly Caps Cannibal Club from Scoop Neon Black in 2023. Kelly's Caps Cannibal Club.
Hello there, I'm Kelly's Cap. I got a cannibal
is it-
club.
What is it? What is
It's
it?
a small club just for me and my friends. Like to eat each other. We don't eat anyone else. It's completely legal and consensual. We just bit by bit eat the other people in the club. So to join,
Cats.
it costs a finger. And if you want to stay on, you can do annual membership or you can do a lifetime if you give me an arm or a leg.
The big question is, do you F that food? Because
No. First of all, you cut it off, whatever the
Yeah.
piece is, you decide, and then you put that around your wibbly jibblies, and then you throw it in a pot, and then you eat it because there's nothing like a fucked finger on a fresh toasted bun.
Yeah, one pot F finger toasted bun, definitely one pot
Yes.
wonders. I'm
Give the
into
old
it.
calf and thigh a proper rogering, I will.
That's right.
Gordon Ramsay would be so proud.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
good for checkout.
he's a
just-
prime member.
I'm just looking at the stone face of our British listeners right now. That's all I'm doing. I'm just looking at their-
Because they feel too at home.
yeah, they're like, that was comfy.
Yeah.
That was,
Wow,
is
it
that around
sounded
the
like
corner from where I live?
Sounds like home. Except for our friend
the-
that's in Scotland, who's a Brit,
That's the kind of cannibal talk I'm used to.
hiding
The
in
pub.
plain sight.
Yeah.
Where did we go right? I mean, where did we go wrong?
So you were the host of a show that Hop Networks. That network is part of a bigger channel. Those channels are merging. There's strikes. There's all kinds of media consolidation, and you're just sitting around going like, "What the fuck's happening?" Is basically what happened for the last couple of years.
I mean, I was still like auditioning for commercials and voiceover, but like from the confines of my place, and with my phone and a tripod, and my friend reading, whatever, like special victims unit auditions for New York, or like whatever. It's just the game is the business has changed so much, and then like the advent of influencers, and especially in the food space, foodies, and I was in direct competition, even though I was hosting a show that was on Travel Channel, Food Network, or like with other things, because people had millions or however many followers, and it was just like, okay, it's like now it's a popularity contest. It's like, so it's been a fun. Honestly, like I've emerged on the other side personally triumphant, and it doesn't really matter because we were like, oh, when's the show coming back? Like, I don't know, it's not up to me. It's a network thing. I didn't own the IP. I don't make residuals. I can't sell. I mean, I could use the fact that I was on the show, but like I can't sell merch. Like, like there's like,
Yeah.
it's, it was like the writing was on the wall, and I'm glad I was, I'm glad I worked production for a long time. I'm glad I worked in restaurants and kitchens for a long time. I had all these skill sets that were in addition to, being an actor, so I could go out and do stuff. I went to Alaska for 3 months and cooked, last summer, just because that was the next job that was in front of me. And I brought my dog and had an amazing experience. And, and I've been doing.
Slow down.
We might have to extend the show
to Alaska.
I went north to Alaska. It was like White Fang, but he's really small. Iggy's 15 pounds.
Where in Alaska?
Yeah, talk to me.
Yeah, so a friend of mine. So I was in Glacier View, which is like 2 hours from Palmer, Wasilla. Coincidentally, a buddy who filmed Man vs. Food once in a while was doing the reboot of Alaska State Troopers, and I got to hang with him while he was doing that, which is really cool. I was in Glacier View, and it was a lodge. I don't know if you guys ever seen where they shoot the cars off the side of a mountain and into the ravine.
I have seen that. Yeah,
so that's exactly where I was.
Festival every year, right? Yeah,
it's 4th of July. They fly B-52 bombers over it. 7,000 people were there. Ricky Rackman from Headbangers Ball was there.
Of course, Ricky Rackman was there.
Stayed
What
with
else
us.
is he
There's
doing?
a thing that throws a car into a ditch.
Many cars. It's not a ditch. I have drone footage. I was flying drone all over the place. It was incredible, and I was also cooking, not at the same time, independently of each other. But yeah, I took a chef's job with a buddy of mine, and we were there for 3 months. And then, yeah, it was time to come home. Paradise turned into purgatory, and the job was over. And I came back to Jersey, and then I kind of, I leaned into I traveled the country doing a lot of live fire cooking events, and we started 2 leagues, Food Sport Pro League and Ultimate Eating Championship, which are live shows at events. So like Food Sport Pro League is like say we go to barbecue competitions like Houston Rodeo, we would do a 12-person competition, but faster, 45 minutes. And then we do 3 rounds while a huge barbecue competition is going on simultaneously. And then the Ultimate Eating Championship is we were in a place called The Shed, which is amazing in Mississippi. They have the Shed Showdown, and we did the 10 big dudes had to try to eat a king cake, 3-pound king cake. And I tell you what, it was the first time I ever hosted a eating competition since doing the show personally myself. And I got a little bit of myself back with that one. I felt like so I have to do 89 more, and I think I'll be whole again.
All right.
What's your
Specifically
record
with king cakes,
with
then?
that 90? What's
For me?
yeah.
I think I'm in like the 75 percentile,
Okay.
up there, like high school. I was in the 75 student, 75. So it was kind of on, brand.
You were a smarty pants.
Definitely not. It was like more 65, but funnier that way.
Well, I still think it's funny you're sitting in a horse track.
I mean, here, you want to see I'll show you. Here, guys.
All right, Casey's showing us around the horse track. He is indeed,
Yeah.
it's a horse track.
Yeah. He's just sitting in the glassed in booths
Nice.
in Louisiana Downs or something.
Paddock.
I'm in the grandstand.
Casey's a horse.
You know it, and all the right
Casey,
places too.
What do you put hot honey on? What's your hot honey go
Mark,
to?
Matt, that's a personal question, and I refuse to answer. Next question.
See, OnlyFans. This is what we need. This is what the people want.
Oh, do not get that honey close to a mucus
Only
membrane,
pans.
Paul.
It's only
I'm
pans.
telling you right
Don't
now.
do it.
Only
You
pans.
hate that.
Do it. OnlyFans. We'd love it.
Ginger dad bod pouring hot honey on his body will not. That will make some
Like-
money, Casey.
It
I'm
won't
not gonna
make
lie
Yes,
to
it
you.
will.
money.
We'll make a lot of money.
$0.
I appreciate the dad bod reference. I work hard on this, Matt.
I can only
um,
see your floating giant head. I can't see you.
I really fill the space, don't I?
By the way, giant head is
I-
not a reference to you in the screen. I know for a fact you have a giant head.
It's humongous. Like most actors that you meet, they're like, "Wow, they got a huge head and like a
Yeah.
weird body." Like John Cena, weird head, huge weird body. I've met him. Nice guy. So you asked me what I put it on. So coincidentally, I'm the local smoke is a barbecue place in New Jersey in Red Bank. There's one location. They have several. And so my friends there, Sue Carmody's husband, who I did their wedding like 15 years ago. They did a ceremony, one of 60 that I've done. My numbers are better with the weddings than Man vs. Food. People are still married. And so
They're
we're
all still
doing,
okay,
so
good.
we went and did some social, and we put it on Brussels sprouts, we put it on fried chicken, we put it on catfish, we put it on
Fried
what else
chicken.
we put it on?
Fried chicken
Wings.
tickled me too.
Man.
Wings, dude, forget it. So I'm going to be there June 19th if you're in New Jersey at the Red Bank location of Local Smoke Barbecue, behind the counter, slinging wings with the hot sauce and the hot honey, Casey Webb's Inferno hot sauce honey. So if you guys want to do that, it's a shout out for all you Patreon folks that are not all over the place and want to come down to Jersey and hang out.
Casey, you said you're growing the peppers. Somebody gave you the seeds and you're growing the peppers. What kind of peppers are you growing, and where are you growing these peppers?
So the farmer, so we filmed an episode of Man vs. Food in Lafayette, Louisiana, and the gentleman
You did.
Totally. We went to Po' Boys, great place. Yeah, Po' Boys. Pops Po' Boys.
Shout out Lafayette.
Yeah, great town. And there's actually a really cool music festival there this weekend in addition to the Jazz Fest. It's a competing jazz music fest. So the gentleman whose hot pepper was Primo, 7-pot Primo, which is as hot. It's pepper that's so hot it's good for 7 pots of whatever you're cooking. That's how hot it is. It's like almost like a Carolina Reaper. Yeah. So I'd eat some crazy ramen. So that farmer that grew his peppers, him and I hit it off, and he started sending me different peppers and seeds, over the years. And so I fell on the Martinville cayenne, which is Martinville, Louisiana, is a cayenne that is like it's a bigger cayenne, and when you bite into it, it tastes like a bell pepper, so it's sweet. And then it gets hot, which is like exactly what I wanted. I wanted, because I had to crush myself on the road doing the show and eat the hottest stuff ever, I wanted something palatable that people actually wanted to eat. And so we worked hard to make this. It's basically roasted. It's fermented Martinville cayenne pepper, roasted red pepper, apple cider vinegar, and garlic and salt, pepper, olive oil. So it's real simple, and it's fermented, so it's shelf stable. And it's got a lot of flavor. So yeah, that's the story there. I've fallen.
That sounds great.
It sounds like
good. Very lucky.
I worked in a restaurant with you.
Ashes
Cigar Club.
It's funny. It turned into a place called Char. So out of the Phoenix rose the char of the ashes.
No, I don't think anything epitomizes like the false hipness of the 90s more than explaining that you and I worked at Ash's Cigar Club, which had a large walk-in humidor. It had a seafood steakhouse with a membership room upstairs with all kinds of different cigars.
Kind of like the Patreon folks. Similar.
That's it. That's exactly the same.
We were one of the 5 places you could smoke indoors in New Jersey after they passed the laws.
You got grandfathered in.
No. We did like a special permit.
Okay.
Permit.
We needed permits, and the guys that own the place
we got the same permit casinos got.
The guys that own the place were breaking the law every day because it was all kinds of corrupt.
Turns out there are 3 surgeons, and 2 of them liked crime.
They loved crime. They loved slicing into crime.
It turns out the most insane, coke-addled one of them was the only one who didn't do crime.
Cardiac surgeon.
He just did cocaine and cheated on his wife left and right.
Cardiologist.
Hey, not a crime.
Cigars.
Not a crime.
Living life.
What is this? Communist Russia? Not a crime.
Oh, to answer your question, I grow the peppers in Homedale at Casola Farms, which is another popular farm and market. So yeah, I've been lucky enough, and there's a winery close that's on the same property, so I grow them in that. Basically, he felt sorry for me. Let me grow peppers there. So amazing dude, and just he's a 3rd-generation farmer, Italian
you just
descent.
described our entire business model.
Casey's leaning the business model we're very aware of, which is like look sad doing it, so someone sweeps in and helps.
Help!
Here,
if this doesn't scream
way.
help, I'm on fire. Like, please put me out of my misery, please.
What else looks so pathetic that somebody just comes along and helps them? Yeah. And that is the following sponsor.
Today's show is brought to you by fartsinabag.gov from L. Kennedy in 2022. That's fartsinabag.gov.
Dude, huffing and stuffing ballots. Yep.
That's right. Huffing and stuffing ballots, but all the way in Australia now. Yeah, that's right. Here down under, we are all about falsifying election records and results. How do we do it? I'll tell you how, mate. We fought in the voting booth. It discourages people from voting. They know when they open up that curtain, they're in for a real stinker. Yeah, and they don't do it. They think, oh, that's not fair, dinkum. There's something stinkum, and they don't go in.
Yeah, like why fart and waste it when you could vote and taste it? Is that what?
That's right. That's our slogan.
Yummy. What else can I vote for? What's my time limit in here?
Make your voice heard and taste the coming of a turd.
Oh,
Oh.
Jesus. Oh, you even got Casey out on that one. There you go.
I
Anyway,
saw
he's
it
gonna
coming out. Yeah, it was running towards me. Couldn't help. It just got completely
Just a
bulldozed by
murderer
that
with a
one.
knife.
Casey leaned in and leaned out.
I was like, shh, tighten here. Well,
It seems like you've always been around the restaurant industry, but it seems like you've developed a real like culinary kind of passion in your world a little bit.
so, I was uniquely qualified to audition for the show. And so,
Yeah.
agencies and producers, they shape and shift and make things to fit their agenda and their show, right? So,
Yeah.
I never went to culinary school. I did vocational culinary school. I don't know if you wouldn't remember this, Matt, but you probably heard about it later on. But I left Markham Place and read recreational for 2 years and went to a private school. And it wasn't like I didn't go to boarding school. I went to a school that bad kids go to. So that's where it was Danny's Pizza, washing dishes, and then a little bit of vocational school, and then working in the restaurants and working in kitchens. I learned just on the job, kind of like most things I've done: acting, production, sports. Man versus food. I thought I could phone it in. I didn't. I had to figure out how to eat all that crazy shit. So, it's.
I remember you and I were in New York as well, struggling actors in New York, trying to break with commercials and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think then like if a devil appeared and was like, "I can help you get the break you desire," and we were both like, "What?" And then the devil's like, "Are you willing to eat your way there?"
I'm like, I could eat. I can. So it's fun. It's I can eat
your way to
food.
fame.
But it's it's different. It happened like it's almost the reverse. So casting director Beth Goldstein, I used to do a bunch of commercials and I booked a bunch with her, and she was like, she called me and like, they mean business when they actually call you. So I was, I don't know about you, Matt, but for me, one manager said to me once, he's like, if you don't go on this audition, I'm never sending you out again. So I didn't have some people pick and choose what they audition for. I've never not gone in the audition that I was sent out for. I went to every single.
The idea that you shape your career is such a lie.
No.
And the only time I tried to do that for myself was I hated prank shows, and they were making a million of them when I was in the 90s for MTV, and I hated prank shows. So
and you
I
get paid nothing. $300.
There's no residuals, and you
Zero.
work all day, and you have to pick on people.
Yeah.
So
it's shitty. And
Anytime I hear young performers talk about shaping their careers, taking auditions, not taking auditions, I just think, oh, that person has a little money in their life.
yeah,
That's truly all I think.
And no one else in show business in their life, because anyone in show business tells you to go.
Go.
It
Take
just smells.
Yeah.
It just smells of casting couch in that voting booth. It just stinks.
And that's why I didn't vote. I'll be very honest with you. I didn't vote because of the image.
ShameinaBag.gov.
Shame in a bag.
Hold your nose and vote.
Yeah, hold your mouth and vote. Just suffocate, die. So I'll make this story quick. So she called me and she says, "Oh, there's a new YouTube show. It's going to be the first show behind the paywall at YouTube Red." And Ian and Anthony, there's these two kids that called Smosh, and they had this show. They were like wildly famous on YouTube.
Yeah, Smoshcast. They had a big show.
Huge. And so they did a show called Part Timers that I wound up getting cast in, but it was a LA local hire, which meant $100, and I got to sleep on my buddy's yoga mat. But like God knows what those guys were getting. But the long of the short of it,
got to.
What's that?
I said you heard the got to. You got to sleep on that yoga mat. You didn't have to.
You
got to. You had the opportunity to.
I eventually moved to the couch, so I had to fight the cat off the couch to get the couch. But real life stuff, living in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And so, but that director, Laura Murphy, and I became really good friends, and she did like Girl Code, a lot of MTV stuff. She was incredible. And it was an all female production mostly production team, executive producer, line producer. It was really incredible. And they were really moving the needle with the show. And we did like 2 seasons, and it was a great break into TV, doing like sitcom style stuff, because they spent a lot of money on it. But she introduced me to Conan Smith, who was the head of comedy at Don Buckle. And Don Buckle is Howard Stern's agent. Conan and I hit it off, and then I pitched 3 shows to Conan, and one of them was a food show. My first food show I ever pitched was called America's Sweet Tarts, and it was a really, really attractive friend of mine and me, and she was the premise of the story or the show was, you would think that she was into champagne and caviar and foie gras, and then I was into barbecue, whiskey, and all that, and leather, and it was flipped. We never made the show, but I made the proof of concept. But in the same week I was filming that proof of concept in New York City, Cohen's like, I got an audition for you for a new show called Big Eats. And so I wound up auditioning for that show like a producer would in front of a computer in my apartment in Brooklyn, where I was illegally Airbnb-ing it. And it came down to the food segment, which I didn't realize I had to do. And the only thing I had in my apartment while Italian couple was about to come into the apartment to rent it, the only thing I had in my apartment, the whole place was immaculate. I took the computer out of the owner's closet, and I was leaving with my backpack to go hang out with some girl I met on Tinder, and hopefully stay at her house. And the only thing I had in my fridge was a jar of moonshine, and I talked about moonshine for 20 minutes. And I later found out, when we were doing 2 episodes in Minneapolis and St. Paul during the week of the Super Bowl, that at Mall of America, while I'm about to do all these press junkets for the show, somebody's like, how'd you get the show? I was like, I don't know. This is a story I know. And the executive producer, I'll never forget. He was like, Casey, I got this one. And he told the story. He's like, as soon as we saw him talk about moonshine for 20 minutes, had nothing to do with food, we knew that he was the guy. So it had nothing to do with food. I mean, it is for some people, it's a food. It's a food group. It had apples
Jacob,
in it.
It's a staple.
It's a calorie.
Jacob pours it on his cereal.
I mean, it's made from food, right?
I don't know what else you want from me. Case closed.
You get giddy like a child when you drink it. That's exactly what happens. So, that's the story. So it is the story.
No, so
I didn't know it was Man versus Food, because they didn't tell me. They kept it under wraps. I didn't know until I was in the office of Sharp Entertainment, which is at Bryant Park. Sony owns them now. They overlook Bryant Park. Classic, like giant, table and an office, but no one else in it. Me and one other person and a document that I had to sign. And on the last page it said Man versus Food. The other 3 pages said Big Eats. And I'm like, what? Like, how is this? How did you not tell me? I was like, it sounded like the show. This has got to be MVF, but I thought it was still on the air, quite honestly, but it turned out to be Man versus Food. And then my whole life changed.
Wow.
So start crying now.
How far did you? We did. Done. Tears check. When did you get rid of your agents and management?
Sorry, I'm just taking a moment to myself. Get emotional.
He's tapping his eyes with his microphone.
Over a year ago.
Okay.
More than a year. I'm friendly with a smaller agency that I'd worked with in the past that's doing some really cool stuff for the lifestyle food space that I'm, but I essentially let go of CAA. Funny enough, the agent is since left the agency. I think representation is changing as the business is changing globally for actors.
Sure is.
A total mess. So I realized, I was like, you know what, you're not doing anything. And like, it's hanging on. It just felt like dead weight. Like I needed to be free of it. Like I didn't owe them any. It's been 2 years for CA. It's been a year since it's 2 years for both management and my personal manager and CA. And it just felt like dead weight. I needed a clean house. I needed to start with a clean slate. And so I could move forward, because I was just it was like murky, and I just wasn't psyched about what was not happening, So I don't owe you anything. You don't owe me anything. See you later. Love you. Give me a call. You know where I'm at. That kind of thing. So they haven't called. So and I've been doing my own stuff, which is amazing. I do my own stunts now, which is way more fun.
It does. I mean, this is what I'm trying to get at. It's like I feel like you're at the beginning of something, more probably personal, rewarding, and maybe less. I think what you needed to check. I think the box you need to check in your heart now is different than the box you need to check in your heart when you were in your 20s and early 30s.
It's more of a heart box and less of a fart box, which you guys were talking about earlier about the loading booth.
Exactly.
But
For me, it's
you're
the
right.
same.
And
But go ahead.
No, you're
Go on.
right. Because no, and I appreciate you saying that because you're right. Because it feels this, Matt. It feels the same way, and the rest of the group, of course, because I'm speaking to everyone. Is that it feels this very similar to that 2016-17 time frame when there was a point in my life where I was like, I hated acting or I hated bartending and I loved acting. But when I walked into the room, it was fucking me up. And I realized that and a switch went off. I went through a breakup and it was like right around the time when I started Airbnb on my place. I was single. I didn't care. My girlfriend was like, that's gross. You're having people sleep in your place. I was like, you're not paying for it. You don't even live here. I was like, I got to pay for stuff. And I was like, like dating apps started. I was like, sweet, I'll sleep on it, wherever. But no, truthfully, it was a real turning point. And when I made that decision, I was one person, right? I was the same bartender was the same guy I went to auditions, and it changed the game for me. And no joke, I booked 6 jobs in a row that were my first national commercial with it was Mobile One, which led to 3-4 other commercials, national commercials. I did a commercial for the German real estate company. Look it up. It's hilarious. It's called Low Invest. We shot it in Panama, the country. They spent tons of money. I got stuck there because someone stole my passport. I almost didn't make it to the first filming of Man vs. Food and a date with my then new-to-be girlfriend. And that's a whole other story. Maybe next time when you guys invite me on and everybody else. No, just kidding. I feel like I'm in the same place because it's such a raw and like exciting time right now for me.
Yeah.
As it was then when things looked really possible because it just felt right. Things were going in the right direction and I felt good about it and instincts were working and I was going with my gut, trusting my heart, not being bound by, agency. I was auditioning a lot. I was still doing my job, but, things felt alive and exciting. And that's kind of where I'm at now, I'm like doing all these, I do better doing lots of things like a crazy person, ADD works for some people.
You don't come off that way, but I guess we'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Very mellow.
Right. Look at this. Inferno exists for a reason.
This episode is by far the lowest word count for Paul Mattingly, Matt Donnelly, or Jacob, the audio guy, of any episode.
You guys get a day off on me. You're welcome.
That's great.
Rest those vocal cords. I know you got multiple episodes in a week.
By the way, I know we've been recording for a while. Everybody, Paul is here.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Paul.
Case, we're gonna let you go back to your jazz fest. I am Husky for life on Instagram. That's where we want to keep up with you.
Yeah, if you want.
Yes, this is what we want. You're gonna build a podcast community. I can feel it in my bones.
Absolutely.
Yes. You guys gonna come on? Can you bring all your friends?
To quote my grandmother, I love this for you.
And no, we're not gonna come on or bring our friends.
Thank you.
We're gonna watch from afar.
I'll give you the same policy I give everyone else, which is episode 100 or later, I will come on.
That's it.
Oh, love is
I gotta
love.
make sure you're doing it. I gotta make sure you're
Yeah,
doing it.
I gotta prove it out. That's
If
why
I gotta do you a favor, I gotta do everybody else a favor.
I thank you so much for having me back on, and I really
Casey,
appreciate.
I love you, pal.
Love you too.
Listen,
I'm not crying. You're crying.
Yeah. Anytime if your podcast finally launches, or you can figure out someone who can drop ship your hot sauce for you, you come back on. Okay, why have you come back on?
I'm gonna start taking money away from your Patreon folks. I'll send them free hot sauce. And
our listeners have hot sauce money and Patreon money. Don't you kid yourself?
Those are two different
I got
funds.
both.
Fancy. We're a fancy
you get it
bunch.
together. You get yourself a nice big box full of that honey sauce ready to go. You come on out to Scoop Fest. You can set up a little booth and just sell your
When is
wares
that?
at our. That'll be
It's in
next
May
year.
of 27.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, next year is the answer.
Next year. We have to
It's always
figure out the
next
next
year.
dates.
I'm invited to things.
That's it.
Yeah, you got time to get 100 episodes under your belt and come out to Scoop Fest. There you go.
Yo, I'm gonna get
Invited-
100 in. I'm gonna get 100 in before. I'm gonna do my 100th there.
Yeah,
the booth.
that'd be awesome.
And then the next episode, you could have Matt on.
And Matt'll be the 100th. It's funny. It's just like it's a dare. It's like a sport. Like, okay, now I got a purpose. Now I have a reason. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
You gave me purpose in life.
Yeah, we challenged
Thanks.
you and it didn't involve food. You're welcome.
So true. But I don't have to talk about it the whole time. Like, all right again.
Just
Thanks,
talking about
guys.
moonshine.
You're
That
like,
apparently
happy
works.
birthday, pal. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm so
Enjoy
excited.
the hell out
to
of
be-
Jazz Fest.
I'll hit
Dude,
you up next time I'm in
amazing.
Jersey.
Yeah, have a good time.
I just got to stay alive, guys. That's the mantra. Just got to live through it.
Just stay alive, baby. Just stay alive.
Stay
I
alive.
don't think that's the mantra for Jazz Fest. I'll just let you know.
Stay alive. No, I think it's Blues and Arts Heritage Festival. Joy, love each other. Something.
Parentheses.
Life
Stay
is like
alive.
jazz.
Yeah.
It's the days you don't die, right?
Yes. I mean, all the jazz musicians died.
It's the day you don't die. Jazz Fest.
Jazz Fest.
Love
All
y'all.
right,
Thank
Casey.
you.
Take care, pal. Love you, pal.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
dude.
Bye,
Do I stay on?
Casey. No, you.
No,
you
no,
hang
you
up.
leave.
have to
We're
hang
gonna
up.
get
You
out of
can't
the
do
show.
it. You have to hang up.
Now you just hang out and watch.
You have
I'm just
to
gonna
find the-
finger my phone here. Is that all right? Where's the off? There we go. Leaving.
I could mute him. I could kick him out. I don't want to.
No.
Oh, he's gone.
We want to ride that out to the very end.
He has to get himself out of here.
Casey
Yeah.
Webb, everybody.
Yeah.
Casey Webb.
Hey,
So shy. So
good to
shy.
see.
Genuinely,
Casey.
I walked into my office and had the Zoom call already on, and Casey's just in here, just holding court.
Getting in fights, causing
Oh,
just
causing
kicking shit.
ruckus. Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, I am jealous of Jazz Fest. That's Jay and I. We were trying really hard to get down Jazz Fest this year.
I have never gone to one. I want to go to one. Because I say Jazz Fest is the better thing to go to than Mardi Gras.
Especially
That would be
for-
awesome.
Yeah, for people our age,
Yeah.
I think especially.
Yeah.
I missed my
Yeah,
Mardi Gras.
yeah, it's all about sitting down.
Mardi Gras
You
is
don't have to
awesome.
stand up at a jazz
I
performance.
love going to Mardi Gras. I wouldn't be like in the middle of Bourbon Street at Mardi Gras. You know,
No,
I might be over on like St. Charles or something, sitting in an easy chair, watching the parades go by.
Sure.
Like cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not sitting in the middle of everything.
No, we got it.
Yeah, I apologize for popping in late. I had to fix my internet because, like last week, my internet had been fucked around with, or not last week, Wednesday, and sure enough, they messed around with the internet. It went down for a couple hours. Then it came back in the neighborhood, but our internet wasn't working. We had to go buy a whole new modem router.
Oh shit!
What?
And we're not the only ones. There's several people in our neighborhood had to do this too. It's awful. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Paul,
some
people
sneaky shit,
suspect
man.
Squirrels. The chat suspects squirrels.
It could be. It could be. I believe it's just they're borking older technology and forcing you to buy a new router. You know.
That doesn't sound like technology.
Borking
Yeah.
is a word that I definitely know, but I think you should explain to everyone else what it means.
Borking?
Borking.
You don't use
The-
borking? I use borking all the time.
Yeah,
If
you
something gets
do.
borked,
What the fuck? You've said it a half a dozen more
so
times.
all right, so it doesn't
Wait,
work
Jacob, have you heard of
anymore. It
borking
got
now?
borked.
I still haven't. No.
The definition of bork is bork, Jacob.
Thank you, man.
It's
You're welcome.
sort of like the Swedish chef trying to prepare a meal. He borks it.
Ah, got it.
Bork, bork, bork.
I watched the new Blazers documentary, the Portland the Jailblazers.
Jailblazers.
It is
did they all go to
amazing.
prison?
But it's about an old Trailblazers team in Portland, basketball team in Portland. It's a really good docuseries. The big thing that I found out about it, because they had one of the members that they had on that team was later in his career, Sean Kemp.
Oh yeah.
And Sean Kemp was famously very big at that point in his career. The papers and the sports writers all gave him a lot of stink because he had put on some lbs. He had gotten a little bigger.
Oh, you mean physically big?
I mean physically big. I mean too big to play basketball. Like he could barely
What?
dunk the basketball.
Too big to
anymore.
play basketball?
Yeah, well, big around is the problem in this case. Height was still
he
fine.
the basketball?
He was the basketball. The weirdest thing, though, that I found out from that docuseries or that documentary was all that time he was also on coke.
He was that fat and on coke?
That's it. He went to rehab for coke. Like he got out of the season early to go to cocaine rehab, and I was like, he was fat though.
So it was just like
He,
Coke
like-
and sandwiches every day?
So like he just didn't have like the good side of coke. He only
Or-
had the downside of cocaine.
I can't fall asleep and I'm fat.
Yeah.
Does Coke make you hungry?
Coke, famously, like cocaine thin is like a chic look.
Well, yes. but I'm
Yeah,
but I'm
because
like,
it makes you. It usually makes you lose weight.
it's
But
an
if you-
appetite suppressant, and it gets you moving, right?
Sure, it gets everything.
I don't know.
moving.
I've never
No,
done the
I'm
coke.
saying sure.
Jacob's trying to pretend like he doesn't have a coke habit. That's what
Exactly.
he's
Oh, I don't know with his big fucking
Hold on,
inch-long
let me go
pinky
get some.
fingernail.
I don't know.
I see your inch-long pinky fingernail.
No, it gets everything moving. But yeah, like people don't usually get fat.
It
on coke.
gets everything moving, including your septum. Gets that right out of the fucking way.
moving and grooving.
And of course, you shit yourself all the time.
Do you?
But yeah, no, I don't. No is the answer.
Well, now that's because they used to cut it with baby laxative, right?
right.
So
I'm,
people got.
I'm hoping that Sean Kemp had
That's it.
better version
Sean
of that.
Kemp got better non-baby
He got the
laxative.
good
That's why he gained
coke.
weight.
He didn't have
get the
anything that was
laxative
stepped
part.
on.
They
He
just-
needed that stepped on shit.
They
He
just
needed
stick
that
on his,
street
like,
cane.
protein powder.
He needed that street cane that had gone through a few
It's
processes.
too good as shit.
Had a little endo meal,
You know,
kinderflummer.
Honestly, you're probably right.
No, really.
You're honestly probably just right. His coke was probably too good. Shout out Sean Kemp.
Are we doing Jack first nerd, or do we do a B topic?
We could do
Talking
let's,
out loud.
Let's do a B topic.
Middle school kids
Uh
do not know how to root for sports.
huh. Okay.
So
How does
How
one
much
root
cocaine
for
are they
sports that they don't know
go-
how? What are you talking about?
I go to a visiting soccer team's an away game for my son,
Yes. Who is in middle school?
and I've learned to bring my camping chair
Smart.
with me because sitting in the bleachers near the middle school kids is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
And they do not watch the game and they do not cheer.
Right.
In this particular game, these people were watching a video out loud, no headphones, over and over again,
Oh,
and then laughing and shouting the lines from it at each other on the bleachers while the game is going on.
I lay this social ill, for I will call it a social ill. I lay this at the feet of Apple. Their elimination of the headphone jack of the what is it the 3.5 quarter inch whatever, the elimination of the headphone jack is what has destroyed this country's ability to watch videos properly. Now you have to get adapters. People lose their adapters, or people just don't give a
I don't know
fuck.
where my adapter is.
Exactly, because
You can
there's
just
no
get headphones that
headphone
have the right connector on it.
Yeah.
You don't have to get
I
an
have
adapter. You
those.
just get the
I have
headphones that
those,
have the-
but
that
I'm
have
an
the plug.
adult man. I'm an adult man who believes in having physically connected headphones with strings on them, so I don't keep losing my bullshit AirPods every 5 minutes and spending $150 every fucking month. But fuck Apple for eliminating the jack. They can eat
Well, they
shit.
have a
The
new
jack
CEO
needs
now,
to
so
come
maybe
back.
the jack will come back. Bring the jack
Maybe
back,
it
new
will.
CEO.
Maybe it will. They're working on in
So-
Britain. They've eliminated the battery being unreplaceable, which is great.
Yeah. And
So
then
maybe
make
we're
everybody
get there.
switch to USB-C. And
Yep.
next game, a home game.
Aha.
I bring my camping chair.
So the away kids, the kids at the other game, they're not good. They're not watching the game. They're not caring about that. They're just around. They're hanging out.
Yeah, and
They're
they're
hanging out
being
with their friends.
loud.
And they're being- that's it.
And the louder they are, the more they're annoying adults who are watching the game to cheer on their kids.
Right.
The more they are enjoying the fact that they're annoying adults.
Oh, I see. So they're just being jerk kids.
So then cut to our home game.
Yeah.
We're there
Okay.
to watch our kids.
And their parents aren't around or anything. Nobody's dealing with this because it's
Yeah.
like
They've asked their parents, can I hang out after the game? I want to go to the soccer game.
That's
Pick
it.
me up later.
yeah.
Yeah. Our home team fans
Mm-hmm.
start harassing their own team.
What?
They start shouting shit at their own players.
Did they get up next to the glass?
Yeah, they're right on the glass.
Oh,
Shoot the,
The
fucking ball.
Like, I got beat, and they literally start going like, do some push-ups, 12.
oh
at-
shit!
at-
Now wait
at
a minute.
their own players.
Hold
At, like-
on.
At like
Hold
their
on.
kid's friend.
This is awful.
Yeah.
Wait.
Like, hey, my kid plays soccer. I'm gonna berate my kid's friend.
And
Was
they're
it was the
screaming
kids
their
doing
names.
this?
Kids doing this to their own classmates,
Oh.
screaming their names and yelling like, "Come on, you got to do better," or
Oh.
whatever.
Oh my God.
To the point that
School shooting?
Ref,
School shooting happened?
the ref stops the game
Uh-huh.
and almost confusedly goes to like hold a yellow card or a red card, but he's
Right.
kind of like fumbling for his pockets and just going, "Where is the school administrator?"
Yeah.
And the game stops.
Somebody
until
fucking fix this.
someone from the school comes over and they kick out all of the kids from the
Wow.
stands. They remove the children from the stands. And I was like, how fucked up is it to have your home fans removed for harassing your
Holy
own
shit.
team?
Like,
Wow.
as someone who came from,
I
from
applaud
Louisiana,
that. I applaud that officiator.
Yeah.
I do too. As someone who came from Louisiana, we have a long history. The ain'ts,
Yes.
The paper bags on the heads, all of this. Like,
Yes.
we call out our own teams, but I think you have to do it from a place of love.
Yes, and also, if you're a professional team,
If you're very different,
very different because
but
you're
I mean,
supposed to.
you experienced an LSU game with me.
Yes.
and we sat in what was basically the student section.
Yes.
For that, and so you saw like the students even at the college level.
Yeah.
Suck that tiger dick.
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah.
Yeah, you.
At least that's done in unison and with fun.
Yeah.
Sure do.
In
Like if they were
Pittsburgh,
cheering it in a way that was funny, like "Why aren't we scoring?" They all like sang together,
That's really true.
like
It
like,
was coordinated.
It sounded like a college band, but it's "Why aren't we
Yeah, yeah.
scoring?" or something like
yeah.
that.
We should score the ball.
But that,
That'd
like
be a
you said,
good
Jacob,
idea.
that's from a place of love.
Yes,
And
Right.
and it's
And fun.
active and communal and fun. Exactly. It's spirited and fun, but it's not going, why aren't we scoring number 8 whose arms look like noodles and who could eat my own shit? You fucking goober. Go to hell, number 8. I fucked your mom last night, number 8. Is that why you can't
I
score?
didn't write
Because
the
of all the
song.
mom fucking. Was the
I
mom
just
fucking
sing the
what stops
song.
you from carrying the ball well, number 8? Are you sad you didn't get to fuck your mom last night because it was my turn? And it's going to be the rest of our turns the rest of the week. Is that why you're sad and playing
The
so bad
song
because you
has
didn't
the
fuck your
lyrics
mom?
that it has.
You need to fuck your mom more.
it's
and then
from the
play
American
better.
Songbook.
Leonard Cohen.
Hallelujah. That's the last line.
So
When number 8 did not play well, he might as well go burn in hell.
and from your mom I fucked her, hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Number 8. We fucked your mom last night. Number 8. You play like shit. Your arms are noodles. Hallelujah.
Your mom last night. This is a great repeating chorus. Number 8.
I like when the kid
We
goes,
fucked your mom.
they were saying I had noodle arms, and the mom's like, yeah, and they also said they were fucking me, dude. Can we
And
not
then
focus
and then
on your
it's,
arms
then it's
for a
like,
second?
well, mom, I guess it's on to you. I guess this is on you. You gotta bring us some proof.
We fucked your mom. I don't have noodle arms though, Mom.
And so I'm wondering if the kids are even noticing that, like, 'cause the soccer games are not like, they're middle school soccer games. There's not a gigantic amount of people.
Yeah.
Maybe like 50 people on the sidelines kind of thing. And so like after the game, I was like, was it distracting with the kids? It goes, my kid was like, when they kicked out the kids from the game? Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty
It
distracting.
was very,
Yeah,
it was
I
very
fucking noticed that. I sure did see that, Pop.
So yesterday is the last game of the season. Last game, home game. They're awarding the eighth graders, like, they're graduating and everything else. And then the game starts, and I think we're all gonna cheer. And all of a sudden, one kid starts making a bleh noise.
Legit blood noise or
No.
just doing it?
I mean, the noise was legit there.
Yeah, it became like the penis game.
Yeah.
Do you know
The penis game?
Are you familiar?
The penis game. Paul, you know the penis game.
Paul, you know the penis game. It's the penis
I have
game. You know
my,
the penis
I
game?
have,
It's the
I have
penis game,
house
Paul.
rules. I have house rules.
What are your house rules,
but
Paul?
I don't.
Oh, no, I don't want to hear your house rules. For your
Oh, you don't want to hear my house rules for penis game?
You know who does? The mama number 8 wants to hear that.
Oh, she's well versed.
She knows.
She knows when she lands on free parking. She's in for it.
Whoever is willing to yell the word penis loudest in a public setting.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was always
no,
like,
the
be
penis
it-
game.
It like 4 of you at a diner table or something, and one person would say penis, and the rule is the next person has to say penis louder than the previous person.
So
Wow.
the joking way to introduce is wait till the room gets a little quiet, just turn to somebody else and go, penis, like
Yeah.
real quiet. And they look at you like, oh no, you've done it. Right.
Oh,
And then it
wow.
begins. Right. Yeah,
There's a real now. Do you bust out today's modern kids?
yes.
Being so technically savvy. Do
Yeah.
they bust out a decibel meter?
No, they bust out a bullhorn attachment to their
Oh
phone.
shit! They
It
just
goes
go
where the
right
headphone,
for
where
it.
the headphone jack used to be. You can plug in a bullhorn.
Very nice.
No,
If
Like
anyone
Mr.
thinks that we are
Microphone?
not in touch with the children these days,
Hey, penis.
we know that they love DB
We'll be
meters.
back to pick you up later.
We know that the kids they love their decibel meters.
I prided myself at being undefeated at that game at one point in my life.
The
which
penis
let you know
game?
that I should have tried other things. Yeah.
I know all there is to know about the penis game.
No problem standing up at a movie theater,
Yeah.
turning around and yelling penis as loud as possible. To win the game. That's where I was at 16.
Matt, I'm
How
gonna
many
tell you-
times
I'm-
were
I'm-
you
I'm gonna tell you-
propositioned after that stunt?
Oh, yeah. Still a virgin then, if you're wondering. Still a virgin then.
Really?
Oh,
no
wow.
way.
I'm just gonna tell you, same. Undefeated at the penis game.
I never.
Not a problem.
I think today is the first day I have heard about the penis game.
I'm shocked.
I am shocked. Anyhow, so these kids basically start going bleh,
Yeah.
to the point where parents are like, "Can you stop?" And they don't.
Yeah.
And then there's a big hubbub again, and sure enough, an administrator comes over and kicks all the kids out of the stands.
This is the
Again!
go-to move.
And I was like,
This is the move.
2 games in a row? You gotta like none of your fellow classmates are able to watch for, because I wanted to turn around and be like, because I didn't want to start shouting at them, which is what was happening with the parents.
Yeah, yeah.
I was not going to win that game.
Yeah.
As my penis game experience let me know that parents' disgust only fuels the fire.
Right. And so
What
you
do
turned
you
around and
think
said,
would have happened
"Guys, I've
if
got
I
a new
wanted
game."
to be like, do you know the
If
score
all
of
the
the
parents
game?
stood up and yelled penis,
Yeah.
what do you think would have happened, Matt?
I think we would have owned the room for sure. For
Yeah,
like
yeah.
seconds, at least. For a second, they would have been like, "What just happened?"
I think
And they'd
just
never
would've
play
left.
it again. It wouldn't be cool,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. But anyhow, I just laughed that that kids got kicked out of the 2 games in a row. The last game of the year, they couldn't cheer for their own classmates. They
Right.
know
Wow.
each other. They go to school with each other. And I just was like, oh, middle school kids just don't. I was already bringing my camping chair to sit away from the bleachers because hearing them talk was driving me bananas anyway.
Yeah.
It's just everything's very important between the ages of 12 and 15.
My Vegas walks, my up and down the strip walks that I take on a regular basis, I get to overhear a lot of conversations and overhear a lot of what is important to people, and teenagers especially when because they travel in groups,
Yeah.
and they speak loudly to each other, so their conversations are just there.
Yeah.
The things that are very, very important that I just wanted to, like, I'm not mad at them. All I want to do is turn to them and go, like, you're not going to care about this in, like, 5 years.
Yeah.
You're not going to give a single shit about this, and you're going to be a little embarrassed that you cared this much about it right now.
Mattingly and
Did I get you on that one?
Clumsy wrote, I think if Matt starts yelling penis at minors, he might be very late to the next recording. Which case, and then Paul wrote from all the sex. I'm retired. I became defeated in college, and I retired. That is a shame. Me and Sean Kemp have the same career arc.
Played for the Trailblazers, and cocaine didn't work the way you'd like it to.
Yeah.
Let's do a little jock versus nerd.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Jock versus
Of children going.
Hey,
big.
real quick, while we're still on sports, I just wanted to mention right
We're
now
on sports.
Yeah, the big sports topic.
Yeah.
the NFL draft is happening here in my lovely city.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Bit of a bust so far
For your team?
for the
or just the
city.
experience of the city?
For the city, yeah.
Yeah, the draft is not tourism.
No. It was in
Thing.
Vegas a few years ago. It'll be here again, I think, next year.
Yeah, and they try
Yeah.
to do all kinds of events around
but
it, but it's not.
Yeah. People
Vegas
don't give a
is
shit
built
about it
for
that
this
much.
kind of thing.
That's it.
Pittsburgh is not. They were screaming at the top of their lungs to stay off the streets, and everybody did. There's like no traffic downtown at all because they were afraid it was going to be swamped, but it's not. Hotels were charging $250 for parking for the day. They've dropped that price.
I think you're saying at
dramatically
night. I was
because
like, that's
nobody's doing
nothing.
it.
Yeah.
Parking.
For parking.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
absurd.
for parking, right? Insane,
Yeah.
right? And so nobody did it. And
That is always the worst. You see that in like big sporting events every now and then, like the Olympics or Super Bowls or things like that, where like the city kind of overly panics and just like kind of shuts everything down in preparation
much.
for the craziness, and then the craziness just doesn't happen, so everybody just looks like an asshole.
and let me tell you, I'm pissed because a lot of that budget they allocated for this bullshit is why our roads, our major highways, went improperly shoveled and salted during the winter because they spent all their fucking money.
Yeah.
It's gross. It's gross. Fuck you, NFL. And fuck you, Pittsburgh.
Definitely, you know what? Honestly, fuck you, Pittsburgh, if you're like, guys, we got the draft.
Yeah.
No, they really did. That's really
No,
the
that's
energy
just,
they're bringing.
that's just someone has not looked around at the other drafts.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, have you ever seen this event? That was what I was telling one of my coworkers today. I was like, it happened in Vegas. It wasn't that big of a blip on the radar, and Vegas is a town for this kind of shit.
Like, it looked nice. It was a nice event. It went off
I mean,
well,
it was
but yeah, it
fine.
wasn't like a huge tourism thing.
No, and Vegas, like,
What it
you
was
can
was a great
have shit
opportunity
like
for
that.
local stuff to get on national TV.
Local stuff got on national TV.
Yeah.
The NFL looked really good in the Vegas scene. It was a
Yeah.
nice intro, kind of for the Raiders, for the Vegas
But it was
Raiders
just
getting in there.
Giant PR swings.
It was just PR stuff.
Yeah.
It was all stuff
And-
made for television. It wasn't made for people to be there and experience it and like to come in from
No.
miles around to
it was
be there and
happening
say
down
they were there.
at the stadium, right?
It was in a
near?
couple of places in Vegas.
I heard that
it was
there
at
was
the Bellagio for part of it. Yeah.
I heard on the hidden cave along the banks of the Allegheny, you could do ayahuasca with Aaron Rodgers. I heard
Yeah,
that was.
I would not
that
be
experience was going
surprised.
very well.
But that's the other side of it is to the local businesses downtown are really getting their nuts handed to them over this last couple of days over the weekend.
I'll tell you who else is going to get their nuts handed to them.
Oh, no.
Paul Mattingly right now.
Oh, yeah?
The categories are, the next word is sexy candy slogans, dirty slogans, and Star Trek comedians. This Scoopardy is coming to us from ML Kennedy. Paul, what you want?
You can sing sexy candy slogans to Funky Cole Medina.
It's
I
true.
got to go with Star Trek comedians for 800. I'm shooting the moon.
All right. Maria Bamford worked in a traveling Star Trek show as this type of alien. You know, the one with those ridges, the nose ridges. Maria Bamford worked in a traveling Star Trek show as this type of alien.
Amazing. She had to have been a Bajoran.
A what?
You heard him.
A Bajoran. Did I stutter? Bajoran.
I don't know. I don't know if you did or not.
The original people who constructed well, go ahead.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the word you were saying?
They were the people that
Bajoran?
were enslaved by the Cardassians on Bajor. Yeah.
Got it. Matt, you're up.
I'll also do Star Trek. Nope. I'm going to do the next word is for 200, please.
Eminem, without me, I just settled all my lawsuits. Fuck you.
Debbie.
It's Debbie.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't get it.
It's his ex-wife.
Oh, now I get it. It's me. That slogan is now terrifying. Sexy candy slogans for 200. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. That's Almond
The
Joy
penis
and
game.
Mounds.
That's
the
the penis game.
Almond Joy. Mounds.
Oh man, if there were mounds in my penis game, that would be amazing.
House rules.
Paul.
Star Trek comedians for 6, please.
The kids in the hall. This Kids in the Hall star played Tommen in an episode of Star Trek Voyager.
Oh.
Smitty mentioned in his email that some of the questions on this were harder.
Well, this is ML Kennedy.
Oh, sorry, not Smitty. ML Kennedy, yes.
Shoot.
Wrong, long-time Scoopardy contributor.
I could see I could see almost any of the boys doing it.
Can you see a specific one more than the others?
Yeah, I'm getting Scott Thompson vibes, but I can't hold to that, so I have to pass.
Matt.
It's a pass for me, Jacob.
Yeah, I'm passing. It's Scott Thompson.
I was right. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was a Scott Thompson vibe. Matt, you're
It's
up.
been a long time since I've seen those episodes.
I'll take Star Trek. Nope. I'm gonna take
You don't want to steal one?
sexy candy slogans, please.
For 400. Makes mouths happy.
Penis game.
That's evergreen.
House rules.
Shit. What is this? Makes mouths happy.
It makes mouths happy.
I know I'll know it.
I
when
know
see
this
it.
one.
Yeah.
I know this one.
Not Snickers. Three Musketeers. I'll pass. I'm gonna hate it when I see it.
Pass it to me. It's also Almond Joy and Mounds. It's
Oh, no.
really weird.
Pass it to me.
Something makes mouths happy. Starburst.
Oh,
Let's
my
taste the
internet is getting
rainbow.
blotchy.
Shit. All right, Paul. What is it?
It's Twizzlers.
Twizzlers. That's it. God damn it.
That's my
That's
wife's
me.
favorite.
I'll try sexy candy slogans for 600. Isn't life juicy?
The penis game.
Oh, what are those things called? Is that it's not juicy fruit, that's the gum.
Yeah.
Is that the fuck? What are those things called?
The fuck. Whoa.
The fuck.
The fuck things.
I got to pass, Paul.
I'm torn between Starburst and Gushers.
Okay.
And I've got to pass. I'm not sure.
Matt,
Pass.
Gushers is what I was trying to think of.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Starburst.
See? They
I
fucking
don't think
threw away
Starburst
the
makes
juices
things
loose.
Juicy.
They threw away the juices loose.
Well, not with that attitude.
No.
Paul,
Star Trek comedians for 400, please.
this SNL alum and star of Dead Heat played Ronald B. Moore, a 20th century comedian who taught Data about humor.
Joe Piscopo.
Joe Piscopo is correct.
Thank you.
Matt, there's only one Star Trek comedian's question left. Do you want it?
I don't. I will take dirty slogans for 600.
Let's try it. Let your fingers do the walking.
The penis game.
The hand job game. The third base game. Shoot. Wait, what was the
Third
category of
base
this?
This is just
Dirty
slogans.
slogans. So this
Dirty
is an
slogans, so
actual
that-
slogan that sounds dirty. Like
Okay.
shaking hands with Mr. Lincoln.
Mm-hmm. Shoot, pass. I got cock game for 600.
Well, that's
I'm an
me.
idiot.
I pass.
I'm a fool.
Oh, is it to me?
It is.
It's the Yellow Pages.
The Yellow Pages is correct.
Of
Oh,
course
they had
it
that
is.
logo with the fingers.
Yeah, the slogan was "Let your fingers do the walking."
Yeah, that's current.
I
Back
agree.
when America had walkable, livable cities. Remember that?
Oh,
You could
finger
walk
my
around
penis,
town and
it'll
look
be
for
so
shit.
innocent. Sure. Candy slogans for 800. Daily Double.
Now you're
Stretch it out.
The penis game. The penis game.
That's the nutsack game.
That's the Batwing.
Doing the Batwing. Oh boy, this was candy slogans, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Oh.
Stretch it out. What the? I don't fucking know. Fruit by the foot.
That's
Probably.
what
By
I
the
thought.
foot.
That's
By
what
the
I was
foot.
feeling.
Caramello.
Caramello.
Oh, the old stretchy caramello
Yeah.
of caramello.
That would be a chocolate bar with caramel inside of it. I don't know what that. That's a bad slogan, Caramello.
Not if you want to give yourself a caramel
Well.
mustache.
Your slogan is bad.
That's why they don't exist anymore.
Jacob, let's do a score check.
Let's see. Oh, good timing on that. Paul is winning with 2,200. Matt, you're in second place with 200, and I'm in third place with negative 600.
It's anyone's game.
It's anyone's
Hey,
game. There's one
my
daily double
internet
left.
is all crazy right now.
If Paul loses internet connection, he automatically loses the game. Paul, you're up. I don't make the rules.
I'm sorry. My internet is all crazy right now. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Would you like to ask a question or be asked a
Our
question?
Star Trek comedians for 200,
Do
please.
you want to call on your phone?
This comic from Jackson, Mississippi has played Denise Jet Reno in 2 Star Trek series. This comic from Jackson, Mississippi has played Denise Jet Reno in 2 Star Trek series. That's not Whoopi Goldberg, right?
No.
That was the only answer that I had for comedians on Star Trek, and it was
Right.
none of the
The
answers.
only one I would think maybe. What was the lady from Grace Under Fire?
Grace.
Yeah. No. I'll have to pass.
Matt?
Oh, I don't know, Jacob.
Neat. Me either. Tig Notaro.
Oh, Tig. See, this is new Trek.
Oh, I
This is
see.
New Trek. I'm not versed in new Trek.
Whoopi
I know Tig
Goldberg.
is on the show, but yeah.
Matt, you're up.
I got to make up some ground here.
Penis game.
We got
go-
the next word is and dirty slogans.
It's
One
any
daily
penis's
double left.
game.
Let me go. The next word is for 800.
Joseph's coat and lilac and gold and chocolate and mauve and cream and crimson and silver and rose and azure and lemon and russet and
Your mom. Joseph's coat.
and lilac and gold and chocolate and mauve and cream and crimson and silver and rose and azure and lemon and russet and
Can I phone a friend? Can I call my wife?
Right.
Russet.
This is definitely from Andrew Lloyd Webber's Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. It's lyrics from that musical. Matt is trying to sing it in his head right now.
Vomit. Vomit.
It feels
Final
like
answer.
blue to me.
And
but-
vomit. Let's see vomit.
No, I'm passing.
That passes to me. I think it's gray.
Great.
Russet and gray. I'm going to say gray.
It's grape.
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 It's got to be grape, right? Russet and grape. I'm going to say gray.
Puce.
It's gray.
Wow.
Look at you.
look at
Nice
you.
pull,
Yeah.
Jacob.
I've
Nice.
done Joseph a couple of times.
I was going to say, that is
Also,
some
the
theater chops
musical.
coming through. Penis game.
Penis
Heyo.
game.
Penis only game.
I'll
Backstage.
do, I got to make up some points. I'll do dirty slogans for 800. Shit, it's the other daily double. I didn't want that one yet. It's too early. Our most important package is yours.
Penis game.
Penis game. Well, let's see. Mike is in the chat here. He's FedEx.
Yeah. I think
this
it's
could be.
I think it's the other one.
This feels UPS.
Yeah,
UPS
yeah.
loves to talk about their package.
Yeah.
Although with the new administration, this could just be the U.S. Postal Service.
Or
That's
it could
true.
be DHL.
Oh yeah, it could be DHS.
It could be.
They're really concerned with people's packages.
Yeah, Department of Homeland
True.
Security.
I think it's UPS. It's FedEx.
Oh my God.
Shit.
We both
Mike, why
got-
didn't you pipe in and tell me I was wrong?
I didn't know.
Paul, you're up.
Dirty slogans for 400, please.
The best a man can get.
That is
Matt Donnelly, the best
no.
a man can get.
it's Joe Lieberman. He's simply the
That's the
best.
slogan for
I swear to
presidential
God,
hopeful Joe Lieberman.
That
best.
Tina Turner song comes on during our moaning unloads, and I just think of that fucker, and I want to
it's
punch a fucking wall. No,
the
it's
fact
Gillette.
that you have ruined a Tina Turner song for me,
That's
Joe Lieberman.
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Like,
It
oh,
really has.
That's
Gillette, please. And when you listen to the whole song, it makes no fucking sense
That's right.
that he would use that as his entrance song. He's an idiot.
Well,
politicians don't listen to all the lyrics.
I mean,
Born
it's-
in the USA.
Right, exactly. Born
Gillette
in the
was correct,
USA.
by the way.
Fucking Senator's son. God damn it. They're so dumb.
Oh yeah, any like CCR stuff.
Fortunate Son.
Fortunate
Trump
Son.
listens to Fortunate
Yeah.
Son. Yeah.
Matt, you're up. You got the next word is and dirty
I
slogans.
have no chance of winning, Jacob.
Neither of us have either chance of winning. Paul is going to win this game.
All right, I'm going to do the next
Yay.
one for 600,
Yay,
please.
Paul.
Joseph's coat and scarlet and black and ochre and peach and ruby and olive and violet and
Russet?
scarlet and black and ochre and peach and ruby and olive and violet and
Orange?
Death. Thank you,
violet
Bossy. Death.
and- Violet and death.
Yeah. And a whole lot of moxie.
Yeah,
Pass.
and a positive attitude.
And a stick-to-itiveness.
And ruby
To
and
get
olive
the
and
job
violet and
done.
a stick-to-itiveness to get the job done. It's all hyphenated.
Pass.
I think this one's gold. I'm going to say gold. Fawn.
Fawn, you idiot.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
fawn.
no, gold's in the other phrase.
Gold's
We
in
just
the
did the
other
other
one.
one. Yeah.
Fawn.
Yeah.
It's fawn.
It's fawn. I feel
It's
like
not
an
so
idiot.
fun, is it?
I'm going the next word is for 400. Let's see if it's more Joseph.
Bossy in chat. Fawn.
Blink 182. All the small things. Always
Penis
I
game.
know you'll be at my show watching, waiting,
For the penis game to begin.
playing the penis game. All the small things. Always I know you'll be at my show watching, waiting, commiserating. I think.
That's it.
Yeah, commiserating.
Commiserating.
Paul closing out the category and the game. Dirty slogans for 200. Is it in you?
That's
Is
Gatorade.
it in you?
And
Oh, no,
the
I'm-
penis game.
I'm sorry, it's the penis game.
Absolutely. We'll also accept the penis game.
It's Gatorade. That's the game. Paul crushed us. 2,800 points. I have negative 800. How do I have negative 800? I got that last question right.
Apparently,
Anyway,
you don't know how to play the penis game.
apparently not. And Matt's got second
Who
place with
hasn't
200. And yeah.
Who hasn't asked, is it in you at one time or another in their lives?
We all have those days.
I'm exhausted. But I got the first question right, and that was it. I got one banger right off the top. I knew an Eminem lyric, and then it was
All
all
downhill.
over. And then nothing.
That's right. You got the lyric that I was like, I don't even know what this is about.
And then nothing for 15 more questions. I feel like a real knucklehead. I want to thank Casey Webb for stopping by
Thank
here.
you, Casey. That was great.
I didn't know we were catching him at a crisis point in his life, and so it makes it very exciting to have him on again.
The third most manic guest we've ever had on.
And I want to thank Penn Gillette for creating this podcast.
Thanks, Ben.
I also want to thank the following people on our Patreon who support us at a tier that gets them thanked on air. That's right. That's one of the rewards. And I want to bring up that list right now on the handy-dandy, trusty-dusty
Uh-huh.
app that we all know and love
Yep.
for episode 1308,
Uh-huh.
Under Matt.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank... I want to get my glasses on. And I want to narrate. I want to keep that music going for this. I want to thank Paul Hoser, Scoop Luxton, Narferman, Gordon, Scoopatron, Brian Maddox, a.k.a. Anarcho Scoop, Mitsula, temporary reality shop.com, Leaf Forrest, Neck Pubes, Brian Emra, Ben Mack, William McDonald, Dave Peterson, Arcat Don, Kevin Kling, Bear Scoop, 9/11 was an inside joke, Ulrich, Stephen Biggs, Ravi Bhatia, Chris Regan, Stephen Jerome, Mark Seibert, Jason Norris, Ben Sherman, Isaac Eelray. Isaac Eelray.
Yeah.
You heard me.
AJB. Bart Vonk.
Let's go.
Oh, you want more chicken dance? All right.
Ansel DeLambert. Ben Smith. Scoop Mids. Nikki Benoit. Mike Tortovic. Andrew Burton. Chris. Jacob Crouch. John Jacob Scoopenheimer Schmidt. Sarah Fowler Wolf. Dan Martin. Jason Wingarden. That thing in the attic. Carl Unsach. Carl Unsach again. Beeps and Blips. Scoop Brady. Thomas Townley. I poop my pants.com. Helene Scoop. Finn Stephenson. Eric Ashby. Darren Hughes. Mike J. Nilsson.
I'm just tired of that music. The following scoops can't watch a soccer game at Matt's school anymore. They have been banned permanently. That's Christopher Mooney, Cecil Young, C. Scoop, Rachel Forrester, Kirby Evans, Doug Kellogg, H.S. Float Water, a.k.a. Whiffa Scoops a Ball, Jason Yagi, Brogan, David Peterson, Kyle Wells, Basecamp Scoops, Matthew Harris, Abe Sloan, Teddy Mueller, Tess Sterling, Tamara Hamilton, Jed Saxon, Tom Merritt, Matt M., Kevin Johnson, Dave Hansen, The Bad Humor Man, Dave Sorensen, Tyler, and Myra. Thank you so much.
The following people are about to shift this very Patreon money over to OnlyFans to get that hot honey on that dad ginger bod video.
Keep it away from mucous membranes.
Doug LMCO, Travis, Joshua Tar, Dom Hodgson, Jennifer Stevenson, Wes Culligan, Terrence Morris, Peter Hines, Derp, Crazy Cat Lady Scoop, Corny Scoop, Chris Meyer, Andrew J. Hughes, Randy Glenn, Mike Six, Asti Spumoni, Sweet Pete Man, Brian Kakula, Stuart Boyer, John Mauser, David M. Risho, We All Scream for You Show, Nick Dingman, Matt Glowacki, Ken Causey, Jeff Loomis, and Michael Cook. Thank you all so much.
The following people are all champions at the penis game. Debbie Stewart,
Penis.
Captain Redbeard, Dave Slusher, Rebecca Boonstra, Ron
Congratulations,
Bose
Rebecca.
for shaping, Apple Scoop, Uncle Don's Woodshop, Jason Klepper, Troy Price, Peter Bougie, Joel Davidson, Christopher Scalenda, Matthew Dugan, Alex, the Stovo Cornetto Scoop, Ryan Cowell, Smith Strain, Brian Richard, Mycelium Scoop, Richard Fastnot, Kurt Bad Pirate Scoop Wiggins, Gyra Burgess, Dark Shift, Nick Barnhart, and Galen Diggs. Thank you.
And the following scoops did not lose as much weight as they were hoping to on cocaine. That's Jeff Stewart, Chad Everett Wilson, Stuntman Lunchbox, Johnny Parker, Keister Sunday, Chris Ellis, Tapio Hansen, Canadian Scoop Crystal, Michael Lamberth Jr., Katie Chilkowski, Jeff Libby, Michael, Dwayne Webb, Nuno Silva, Chronicler Scoop, Danny Olwine, The Ice Cream Hutch, Peggy Thomas, Wendy, Andy Cheek, that's the OG, Mark Schultz, John Holshan, David C. Bruce, Chris Conway, Adam Turner, Brian Traves. Thank you all so much. You are all amazing people, and you keep this podcast trucking away every time.
If you want to be thanked on air or get all kinds of different rewards, or just you want to support us because you like the damn podcast,
Yeah.
do us a favor and yourself a favor and go over to preachingfun.com and select the tier that works for you.
Come visit preachingfun.com.
Do it now.
Get to preachingfun.com.
It's better than hanging with your mom.
Or if the time for sitting in the middle of Bourbon Street during Mardi Gras has passed in your life, head on over to fartsinabag.biz.
Farts, 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 farts.
Voter suppression.
Farts in a bag.
.gov.
The That's fartsinabag.biz. Matt, it's our Patreon. Send people to the right address. Fartsinabag.biz is our Patreon address, along with preachingfun.com. For as little as $3, you can help keep this show on the air.
If we accidentally cause Australian voter suppression, I'll take full responsibility.
That is our bad, guys. That is our bad. We are sorry.
All right. Thanks for this, everybody. Stay safe out there. We love you, and we'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon.
If you're somewhere in the New Jersey area and you're at a business that has hot sauce, tell them that you demand Casey's hot sauce. That's right. Stock it.
Casey Webb's Inferno.
Also, vote.gov. We're preaching fun.
By the way, today was funny. .biz is you've lost track of how funny fartsinabag.biz is as an actual name.
It is.
.biz is the funniest thing.
It is. .biz is always the funniest. Dot anything.
Yeah.
.gov is great. .org, it's all good. .biz.
No. This is just a today joke.
Yeah. Fartsinabag.biz is very funny. Vote.gov. Go register to vote.
Yeah.
Yeah. See ya. Paul, before you stop,
Yes.
let's sync it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap.
Ooh, backdoor syncing. I thought it was
Backdoor
illegal.
syncing.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it starts
this
way late too. So
yeah, of course.
'cause I didn't say anything for a long time.
I don't think any of us did.
Thank you, Twitch. We'll see you next time.